The idea behind this one was looking at Plymouth Pier, which opened in May 1884, and in 1891 a pavilion for 2,000 people was added and was used for concerts and boxing and roller skating. And the pier was bombed in 1941. I believe it had already fallen into some disrepair before that, and the company were making some losses. What's interesting, I think, about this one is that the intention to learn more about the pier, but I didn't say when. In my head, my intention was like when there was lots of fun happening, concerts, etc. I think what I've actually captured is like when it's on fire and being destroyed, with the sea either side. But as usual, like capturing the energy of that situation, not drawing a pier, because that would be too simple. The sea here is like lots of different beings. I guess would be like nymphs or naiads. There's one here that looks like it's got a robe, almost like a blue candle on the head. To the right of that, there's actually like a floating head in the fire. And the way she's depicted actually reminds me a lot of the Virgin Mary. And over on the other side, I can see figures again in this blue. One spectral on the left turns from blue into fire, almost talking to a bird. There's kind of like butterfly energy here, but there is this floating blue head, a bit ape or donkey-like. This is like showing the elemental energy. I find this interaction between the water and the fire quite interesting. So I guess this is like the stages of the wood disintegrating because of the fire. I can see a face down at the bottom and like a bird or a seal in the middle. I can almost hear the crackling as I'm talking, although I can't actually hear it, sensing it. I kind of see like different figures, characters there. Can't quite make too much out, but it's sort of a few birds and bits and bobs. That's a technical term. So up in what would be the sky, you know, where sparks sort of fly off into the air. See sort of again this interaction between water and fire with this kind of face with blue hair. There's other sort of spectrally type things there as well. And these characters that would essentially be the wood on fire also again seem to be looking out towards the sky, which is bright yellow. I'm not sure if the bombing would have happened by daytime, if that's just the bright fire in the night sky. But I can see like shadows of like an owl and then bull's horns almost with a figure beneath that, and almost like a pitchfork as well. It's interesting that I often draw these things from the back. I haven't quite worked out why, but I think there's something to do with reverence there. So I didn't quite capture what I set out to capture with this idea of everybody having a party on the pier. Instead, I seem to have captured like the elements having a party. Thanks for listening to my nonsense. Please like and subscribe.